Okay, let's get started today. Okay, so today we're going to focus on the dungeon. Should be a pretty good day. Pretty exciting. I have no preconceived idea of what I want this to look like, so don't judge me. We're working through it together. I need to start my recording real quick. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna probably spend about 4 hours today modeling out the dungeon and getting it looking gorgeous. And so the goal is to get something that we're happy and proud with and that makes sense. But before I do that, I do want to show off what we were able to get done. I always kind of like to do a small little recap. So we'll do a small little recap of what we did last night. Primarily what we did yesterday was we worked on the particle system for the coins. And the reason why we did the particle system for the coins was optimization. But after the stream was completed, we had two very big things happen. Morpher updated their plugin, and in the ability, they saved us from a crash. And then Sovereign, he updated his plugin as well that this morning got fixed. So basically, both of the crashes were done and fixed. And so now, I have the ability to show you guys the very cool... we have the ability to... Oh, crap. Oh, damn it. I ruined it. Sorry. I have the ability to show off this cool thing. Wait, what? Why isn't... What? Why is nobody spawning? I'm confused. Why is nobody spawning? What happened to the spawner? The spawner just died? It's got 10 people. What is going on? Why is the spawner not working? Oh, it got turned off. Okay. There we go. There we go. We got it fixed. Now we have dismembered body parts. And so you can cut off people's legs and arms. You can see they just lost an arm there. Oh, or a hand, I guess. And so now we have dismembered body parts. Our coins look beautiful. Everything's gorgeous. It's not as cool with skeletons, so I'm gonna try to see if I can come over here. So you can see like he's missing a leg and some other arm parts. Oh Jesus. I'm just trying to show off this cool system. You guys are not making that easy for me. Yeah, there you go. Body cut in half. There you go. Ow, and I just got laid up. Anyways. We added a main menu button, which somebody asked for. So now that works. We have a continue option now. So the continue allows you to play where you last left off. This is going to take a second because it's going to load me into the world. Yeah, see? So now we got some forward progress going on now. Things are moving in the right direction. And then, so tonight's stream again is to... I don't think quests are saved, though. Something to think about, I guess. It's not what I want to do. Today, we're going to kind of organize... Hey. We're going to organize making this look pretty so that way you can get inside here and, you know, make this all kind of look nice the way that it's supposed to. We want this dungeon to be popping by the time we're done. So that's the goal of tonight's stream, is to get the dungeon as well organized as we possibly can. Maybe come up with some cool ideas for some, like, you know, quests, not quests, but what is the word I'm looking for? Some ways of interacting with the dungeon that are in a nice way. So hopefully we can come up with some of that, and we'll be good in that regard. So spin the dungeon, get it all pretty and beautiful and gorgeous, and then that'll be our stream. To do that, we're gonna have to move over to the Maya. But again, I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. So there you go. That's a quick rundown. And then again, that works with Morpher, which is great. And so supposedly there's in fact, I don't know if Mester's changing anything right now. Let me see if he is. But he doesn't gotta check that. Cool. So supposedly if I come here to the head, and there's a tag here. Where's tags? Ah, okay. So if I add the following line to the tags, the head is supposed to pop off with it. That was my big problem, is the head wasn't popping off. So it should be transfer dismemberment. And as long as that's there, then that should transfer over, supposedly. I need to make the eyes an X if that's the case. That's kind of funny. He doesn't have facial hair, but on the off chance that we eventually add facial hair, I'll just leave this tag in there. We don't need those eyes. Okay, so I got transfer on all of them. Cool. So in theory, this should go to every single one of those thingies, the subdivided classes. And then I like how it completely like closed that thing out. What? Oh, it's over there. I was like, what the fuck? So in theory, if the head gets popped off, I should see it. Because before what was happening is the head would just like disappear. Come on, kill the guy. I don't know if I saw the head there. I don't think so. I don't think I saw the head. What do you guys think? Did it look like a head to you? I didn't see no head. Yeah, that definitely is losing a head. Maybe I have to put it in the actual tags. Nope. That head is gone. So that didn't work. So that head stayed. So that's kind of, that's kind of weird and interesting on what decides to stay and what doesn't decide to stay. Like his head stayed, right? And that was the neck. That was the chest. So the head disappears. So weird. So that was the nun bone. I don't know what nun is. I guess I gotta transfer nun to something. That was his hand. Wrist. Wrist L is not supposed to be one that you can break up. Okay, that's interesting. I have to look at that. So he has the gore component and that one. We don't need the gore component. That can go away. Dismemberment is good. I thought I had wrist. I clearly do not. So let's add 2 in. One's for wrist L01, because I just don't want the wrist to go down. Lower arm L01. And we'll do wrist R01. And then lower arm L01. So neck is supposed to go where? Clavicle, do I have neck in here? I don't, damn it. Neck 01, and that goes to head 01. Duplicate keys, wait, what, where? Oh, it's right there, okay. Never mind, my bad, dog, my bad, don't yell. Okay, so that's our neck, head, everything else. I think we covered down, but we were noticing some weird shit with chest 03 where the head just like pops off, you know? And it's not there, so it's an interesting one to look at. I want to get this flawless. I mean, obviously we're not going to do it during the stream, but I'd like to get it flawless so that way I can, you know, kind of solidify what this is going to be like for you guys. Oh my gosh. Stop blocking it. So that was wrist. And his head still popped off. Yeah, I'm not sure I fully am down with what's going on, but that's okay. Let's test it one minute in the balance level. Okay, so that was on the chest, and the head is clearly missing. That's on the wrist, and the arm is missing. Nice. That was on the upper arm, and he lost his arm. That was in the upper arm. Upper arm. I think I'm gonna lose a lot of arms in this one. Like, there's arms left and right. Yeah. So what did he say? He said, as for the issue, you can add transfer without the quotes to your static meshes tags. So maybe not the blueprint, but the actual static mesh, right? Is there a tags option here? No, there's no tags option there. I didn't think there would be. Yeah, so there's no tag here. So here's where this is kind of interesting. On my head, I definitely have this tag. Transfer dismemberment. That's a component tag. I don't know if that's it. Like, yeah, that's what it is. Unless I didn't copy pasta it correctly. But something's not working with that, so I'll have to show that off to him. I'll make a note for this, so at 16 minutes I can send him over. But yeah, I definitely did that right, so good to know. Okay, so let's go back to our level real quick. Looking for my water. Lots of talking leads to lots of water. Okay, so let's go over to the actual place so we can see this as we create it. And then let's go desktop. That way we can do this together. We're gonna look at some Pinterest. Let's do dungeon entrance. We're in the pit hole of Pinterest. Because I just want to kind of have something interesting that you know, sparks my thought process. It's kind of an interesting one. I mean, it's kind of basic though. What if we did Roman entrance or Roman dungeon entrance? Of course it shows up there too. That's not, I mean, none of those are really going to help me with what I'm looking for specifically. I wonder if Mid-Journey would be a good spot. Let's try Mid-Journey out. Let's be like, hey, imagine a dungeon entrance to a Roman. See what we get. While that's processing, let's keep looking and see if we can find anything that makes sense or looks good. Because we want something that's kind of, we want an interesting entrance. So maybe not in, let's do a ruined Greek temple entrance. Okay, that's a little bit closer. That's a Colosseum. I don't need that right now. That's not bad. And that's interesting too. I mean, that's a ruins. It's not really what we want. We want something that's interesting and unique and kind of epic. I actually kind of like that. That's not bad. I like where this is going. I like where this is going. Not a fan of that one. Not a fan of that one either. But this is a Darksiders type temple entrance and exit. And they're not, obviously they're not bad. I like Darksiders, but I don't want to go specifically for Darksiders structure. I don't think that matches the style for the game. This is an interesting play on it though. That's also an interesting play on it. So what if this was a crypt? So let's get rid of dungeon. Let's go to something that's more practical. Why would this exist? And the idea of a crypt is actually pretty cool, right? So maybe this is where the kings and all their people are buried, right? I like that idea. Yeah, that's an interesting. So that would give it a reason to be regal and cool. I want to avoid a Lord of the Rings, you know, situation where we're back into the crypt where the undead person is. I think that's not the right step. This is a lot of what art is. Go find inspiration and then just go do it, right? So I'm kind of a fan of this. My only issue with this is it's a little too much. It's not bad. I actually kind of like that though. And I really like that. I really like that one too. Okay, see now we're getting somewhere. Now I'm starting to feel the style and I like it. I like what I'm looking at. This is also what I like to call Pinterest hell. Once you get stuck on there, you're like stuck and you're like, no! You can't ever leave. Okay, so this is very... I like it, but it's very dwarven. Very Celtic. I'm okay with something like this too. Obviously we don't want to copy this, but I do like this kind of structure. I like how it's kind of like brought in and it's got this weird vibe to it. So that's an interesting concept. That's okay. That's too gothic. But it's kind of in the same realm. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. This is closer. This is closer. I think we're very close. I like a lot of these. Yeah, we're getting close. And apologize, I should have maybe done this before, but I just got home from work, so I started streaming. I made my food, I got rolling, and just started streaming, so we're kind of just getting into this together. Maybe that's not the right way to do it, I don't know, but it's the way that I'm doing it, so we're here. For better or for worse. So that's a good frame. I really actually like that. I'm gonna be yawning a lot today. I apologize. It's just gonna happen. I also really like this door. I like the weirdness of it, right? The spherical. I like the weirdness of it. I really do. So what if? Okay, I got some ideas now. Yeah, I got some good ideas now. I like that. And I like that too, where the sun kind of comes down on it. You know, that's another cool idea. So like, what if we did it to where, like, the top of this mountain, right, is just, there's a hole here. I think I can do that. Landscape. Let's try this out real quick. Nice. Well, that's good to hear, Lapidol. Hopefully I can help you come up with a good way of doing it. That's how I do it. Normally I go to Pinterest, Midjourney, throw some things together, and then you just kind of piecemeal it. So, but I do appreciate the patience either way. Okay, so where is visibility, right? So let's do something real quick. Let's just paint this visibility out real quick, right? And this gives us basically a hole. The question is, can I see down here, right? Because that would be kind of cool, right? Like, we have this kind of inlaid with a little bit of light coming down and making it look really cool. Maybe that's not where we do it, you know? Maybe we do it like somewhere over here, so that way sunrise. Okay, that is definitely not having that. It's like, what? Like, maybe we cut out a hole here, you know? Like, it's like a cave. And that leaves a light that comes down here. That doesn't really help me. It's like over here. It doesn't really help me. So if I wanted it, I would need it right here, right? Okay, so let's go here. I'm just cutting holes in the mountain right now. Like, there's a hole. Take this hole. And so then that should come down here, which it does. That's kind of funny. So that lights up right there. That's not really what I was aiming for. I was aiming for something down here. So to get that, I might have to come right here, maybe. Let's try it. We're just cutting holes in the mountain right now, people. Holes in the mountain. Ugh. Yeah, oh, that's close. That's close. Okay. I almost got it. It's like Battleship. Close. Okay, one more. One more. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of there. Maybe over a little bit more. You sunk my battleship. Wait, what? Okay, I was like, what? That makes no sense. Okay. So now I have some beams of light coming down, right? And that beam of light is kind of like affecting this, which is really kind of nice. I like that. Let's fill this up. And then let's fill this up. Okay, and then we got all the holes that we've drilled into the mountain. I'm like, oh, I gotta cover up all the holes. I mean, I was trying to, figure this out. So, okay, we covered that hole up. So we only got one hole in the mountain right now, okay? So this is our hole. This is the light that comes down out of that hole. And so this would create a nice effect inside of the actual thing, where as the sun moves, so does the, it's almost midday right now, but that would light up inside here based off of the time of day, which is kind of cool. Right? And so we have to obviously make that prettier, but the point would be is that I get light that's shining from the world to create this effect, which is pretty cool. So I like that idea. Nighttime, I don't get any extra light from it. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of moonlight from it. So that's kind of cool, where you could like have where the moon like hits it, and then we can add some cool reflections and some other things too. But anyways, that's if we wanted to do that. We don't have to do that. I'm just kind of popping off and showing how things can work. So because of the relation of that and to where it hits the mountain, that's how that hits. We could also make it up here. Up here would only go straight down though, so I would have to have something straight down for that light to work. So we'd have to extend this out a little bit more, which is not hard to do, but a little bit more difficult. So either way, interesting idea, food for thought. Okay, back to where we were, right? So that's if we want to do something like that. You can also cheat it in the classic way, where what they do for this is they basically, like simulate the beam, and it's not a realistic one. We could do that too, if we really wanted to. But I think I'm going more towards something like this. I kind of like this a lot. This is not, obviously we're not going to have a water entrance, but I like the idea of this kind of recessed look. I like this idea of a kind of really recessed look and that kind of feeling in there. And then you have the cliff and the mountains and everything on top of that. So this is kind of what would give the light and everything else. I really do like that. It's very similar to something like this. So you have your massive cathedral thingy where boats come in. Obviously, we're not doing anything with water. But I'm just trying to think about how this might look if this was the burial ground. And what we would want that to be like in a grand fashion. We want to set the tone because this is the first ideally, this is the first dungeon they should go to. And so we want to set a good tone. I don't need it to be overly epic, because if it's overly epic, then anything else we make in the future has to top what we've already done. And I don't think that's a good precedent to set. But I do like these feelings. Like this is good. This is good. I like something like this. So I think that's what we're gonna stick with. Okay, let's play with it. Let's play with it. Now that I've got a good idea in my head, we're gonna start to kind of conceptualize the structure a little bit, and then that'll help us really frame how I want this to look. Okay, so let's play with a couple of different things. First, we need to make sure that we understand size and scope. So to do that, we need to put in a character. This is all reduced sizing. It's not realistic. Or actually, I think this one is realistic. I think. I can't remember if I left it realistic or not. I think it might be. I'll know here in 2 seconds when I put this size up. Yep, okay, it's not realistic. So this is down by, it's 1/10 of the normal size. Okay. And so this is our normal player size. And this helps us to kind of understand frame of reference with structure. And we already kind of said what we wanted for this. We wanted this to be grandiose, okay? So because we wanted this to be grandiose, this all needs to get brought up. And this is probably gonna change a lot of this. And I'm actually okay with that. Let me grab, what I don't want to change is these stairs. It took me forever to do the stairs because I didn't understand the stair math. So I do not want to have to do the stair math again. I'm just gonna take those and move those up here. Everything else, I'm actually gonna get rid of. Well, maybe not. Maybe because I don't want to have to redo that either. Actually, that wasn't that hard. Never mind. We're gonna get rid of that. Okay, cool. So let's readdress how we think through this, right? And to do that, we're just gonna get rid of all of it. Because I want to readdress this process, and I want to make it match what we kind of just looked at and what we were thinking of. To verify scope and everything else, we'll just do a quick export. I'll put this into one of my test messages. Let's go engine and then archway. Ugh, that's right. I totally forgot. I checked everything in yesterday because I was trying to do an update, and in the process, I checked everything in. So I can't make any changes without checking it all back out again. Ugh. Okay, now I can. Okay, so with that change, this kind of shows you the frame of reference. This is the player size. This is how big that archway is going to get. Which is not a bad size. I'd say we need another one. Right? And then one more above that. This is where the big stuff is. Okay, so let's do 100. Gotta get it centered. This should be 25. Yeah. So that goes down 1 and that lines up. Okay. So that means I got to move this down. Okay, cool. Let's line these up. That's not the one I want. I think that's the one I want. Yeah, it is. And then we'll take a circle, make it that big, move this to 40, 90. Okay, this to the center, this out. Duplicate that one more time. Perfect. Okay. Okay, grab this, line these up. Ow. There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, so let's see how this looks. No. This is Maya. So you could use Blender, I guess, but I use Maya. So this is how tall it will be, and that's actually perfect size. That puts me right here, locks me in. That's a good entrance. Very, very regal, right? Obviously, I don't want the rhino door and all this other stuff. We're gonna clean that up here in a second, but I think this speaks to what it was I was trying to do. Let's get rid of this. We got a bunch of lights in here and all that other stuff we'll have to clean up here in a minute. But what this allows me to do is it allows me to have kind of the framing that I wanted. So we're gonna grab this, and then do a Boolean. Oh, I did that the wrong way. This and that. Yep, there we go. Okay. So we did the history, we did that. And so now we've got that broken apart. So we grab this, do it one more time. Nice. That's closer, right, to the picture that we saw. I think that aligns better with what we're trying to do. Okay, So for argument's sake, let's hide this one just for right now. We'll come back to that. Actually, let's name it arch or entrance top. That way it's easy for me to find later. The downside about doing it this method is that we have to kind of like organize this out, and that's not easy to do. So I don't like having ingos. Some people are okay with them. I personally hate ingos and think they're dumb. And so I try to avoid them at all costs if I can. And an ingo for is a non-polygon, basically, is what it is kind of referencing. So you always have to have polygonal shape, or you can do triangle, which the only reason why you can do a triangle is because triangles can be turned into polygons. So same thing, in all honesty, right? Okay, so now we're gonna organize this out. Now, are we on the center line? No, we're not. So if we were on center line, I could turn on symmetry, but we're not, so I can't turn on symmetry. So in the meantime, all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring these up because I need to kind of fix this structure. And some people use Blender. I really, so, you know, I would never admit this before, but in all honesty, I really wish I could learn Blender. Like, my brain just doesn't, after using Maya for so long, my brain is like hampered by Blender. I don't know anybody who actively seeks, wishes, or dreams of, you know, having to spend oodles and boodles of money on software. But at the same time, it's not viable for me to use something else. Like I can't get my brain to learn Blender despite trying. Like I tried, I really did. Okay, so what we want to do here is we want to kind of try to mimic this. So we can grab these and kind of delete them. We're going to combine all of these. That's going to probably create a problem for me because it's too close of a triangle, but we'll see. I might have to do the better way of doing that, so we'll see. Okay, so with this, I can then, because the center line is here, I can then mirror it over, change it from world to object, and then on, and then change it to Y. And it's got more merge border in there, 0.01. You do that. So that merges those borders. Now I've got this nice, good frame. Now we have two different ways we can skin this cat. We want this to have the other side, right? So in our image, we want this to have the other side. Now, I can cheat this and I can say, hey, no, I don't necessarily need to see through the other side because again, all this is going to be inside the mountain and I don't want that. I just want this really cool kind of shape. So if we're going to cheat that, then what we would do is we would do this. We would just bring this back here, right? And then we would close that off. And so what that allows me to do is I don't need all of this geo at that point. You know what I mean? I just need before I do that. So we need this geo. And those two need to be collapsed. That needs to be collapsed. And then we can just collapse these all together. This is not flawless geo at all in any way, shape, or form, by the way. This is kind of borderline disgusting, but we're not going for flawless right now. We're going for conceptual. So once I have the design down, then I'll organize it out and make it pretty. But where I'm trying to go with this and show off is how we can use this to get a nice structure, right? And so now we grab this. And so you can see we have the indent now, which is what we really wanted, right? And so we're getting closer. We're getting closer. And I think what I wanted to do was I wanted to make this look like and have that feeling of this kind of that line going all the way through. So to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of just line all of this up. Actually, I lied. We're going to leave that. I don't want to mess with that circle. This circle I'm okay with messing with. So we'll mess with this bottom circle because it's not hard to do. With that circle I do. And so then the reason why we do that is because I want to come through and I want to do that. And we take a look at that and see what that looks like, because that's going to bring a line inside there. And then that means we're going to get rid of this, right? Because we want this to kind of come into this setup. And then we want the same thing to happen up here. But we can't do that up here because we have that problem right there, right? Okay. So very similarly, we'll have that structure. We'll have that line up there. Line up there. And so this gives us that nice little kind of like slot look, which is what I wanted. Again, not flawlessly, but enough to where I'm okay with it. Maybe I fix this. Yeah, maybe that's what I do first. Is I'll fix this first, and then we'll see what I can do about that. Let's fix it first. Yeah, okay. Now we gotta go back to my outliner and I need to look for that entrance one. Okay. So this becomes important because again, I wanted to specifically kind of target how this looked. So and so we'll do the same thing here that we did there, which is we'll just kind of pull things down. This reminds me of Scrap Mechanic music. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys have played Scrap Mechanic, but this is very much Scrap Mechanic music. That lo-fi glitchy pop. Okay, so we have nice, good bones here. That looks nice. We're gonna cut into this so that we can do what I want to do, which is basically align this. And we can get rid of this. Now this one is going to be 100% aligned on both sides. Ow, stop it. Okay, and then we're gonna get rid of the center, because what I want to do is I want to take this and I want to raise it. I want to make it look cool. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna go one extra. I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah. No, that's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to duplicate this to the other side, but we need to. How can I do this? Well, there's a couple different ways to skin this cat. I think the easiest way is going to be to do this. We'll turn off object. And so that's going to create a mirror. And we'll just bring that here. Perfect. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see what this looks like. Well, okay, let's finish off the sides. Okay. So let's check this out real quick. So that's kind of interesting. It's a interesting shape. Looks good, right? If I was to come up here, this would be kind of imposing. I'd be like, oh man, what is this, right? And so that's kind of nice. We need rocks and other structures to kind of fill this gapped area in, but it also might be cool if we had some kind of like back plate thing that lined up here too. So and maybe this is kind of like how, maybe that's where we have like a little mini statue or something, you know. Trying to just kind of like look at the structure. Yeah, okay. And a lot of this is just playing with the idea, you know. You're really just kind of winging it. Been a while, years really. Don't even remember me, I'm sure. Pro4210, if I don't remember you, I apologize. And it has been a very long time. That's more my fault than it is yours. I have been away for far too long. That's not your fault, buddy. That's a me fault. But good to have you back, and I'm glad you're here. I mean, if you still look at my subscription count, I have 1,996 people who follow me. Whether or not they're still on the internet or not, that remains to be seen at this point. So I definitely don't have 1,996 people in this stream. So yeah, well, I mean, that's, you know, that's how sometimes it is. We don't always want that to be the case, but it's how life is, you know. People get busy. In my case, I I, you know, had a bunch of life altering things that occurred to me. I advanced in pay grade, deployed, moved to Japan. It's been a crazy wild couple of years. But I'm still been doing game jam, game dev, game anything I possibly can for that duration of time. So here we are. And I'm on the brink of, you know, releasing a game finally. It's exciting, you know. No, this is Maya. This is Maya. I've always used Maya. I probably always will. I might at some point in time force myself to learn Blender, but we're not there yet. My life isn't that desperate. When I get that desperate, I will. And hopefully for all of your sakes, you'll get to watch me stream it, because that'll be super fun to watch. And the entire time you'll probably be reeling and laughing and making fun of how horrible I am, because let's face it, I'm horrible. But Barney coming in with the funny comment of the night. Favorite comment right there, Barney. There's a reason why people like you, and it's not because of your face. I'll say that. Oh yeah. I mean, I like ZBrush too. I mean, yeah, that's a good reasoning behind it. I was never a fan of ZBrush. ZBrush's UI is garbage. But the program itself is man, such a good program. But now, I mean, honestly, now ZBrush has some serious competitors, you know? It's not amazing only one now. So ZBrush has some competitors, and it's got some, you know, it's got some people it's got to contend with. Okay, so I have this coming here. I have that going there. This makes sense. We're getting close. It's a disgusting wall, but it looks cool. And so what if we had doors that kind of like, right? So you get up to it, you put your hand in it or something, right? Let's say it's or maybe you just walk into it and it sees it. It's like, Arnie, are you even on Discord anymore? No. Why would I be on Discord right now? I'll tell you why, Barney. Because you're supposed to be on Discord. How else are you going to know when your box set gets released? Huh? How else? How else, Barney? Okay. Ooh, that's not gonna work. Because it's got to align with that thingy. Yeah, okay. Well, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Yep, all the more stupid to sell out and make it subscription based. You now pay the same amount of money every 2 years for a subscription that the program used to cost to buy a wholesale. Yeah, 100. Oh yeah, yep. You're not wrong, but that's how they make more money. That's how they make more money. Lots and lots of more money that way. And that's the kind of the fun part, I guess, right? You get to deal with all that. Okay, so where am I at with this? I want the other side to be kind of similar. So I got to find the half mark. Right? And so somewhere here is the half mark. I don't really know where that is, but somewhere here is the half mark. Yeah, all the major things have some kind of sculpting. Now maybe it's not as good as ZBrush, but yeah, they definitely lost that. I will give you that. Okay, so let's copy this to the other side into the object, and then 0.01. Okay, so we're getting close. Do the same thing with this. And then do the same thing. I've been meaning to learn ZBrush for a long time, but I put it off as much as possible. I need to learn it though. It's one of the tools you got to know. Like you said, they have a computer and none of the community goodwill. Waiting to buy the new computer before I sink my teeth into. Yeah, oh, I get that. So, you know, honestly, I was using UE4, had no issues. For the game jam, I did UE5, and fuck if it wasn't sluggish, man. And I swear, I was like, you know what? I gotta upgrade. So I told the significant other, I was like, hey, I need to upgrade. And she was like, oh, okay, cool. How much? And I told her the price, and she was like, what the hell? I was like, hey, it's what I need, okay? You want me to make money off of video games one day? I gotta have it. She's very supportive. Not a fan, but she was very supportive. And I'm blessed for that, because it's not every day that you get somebody who's supportive of what it is that you are passionate about, but not currently making any money off of. That's a hard sell, you know? Okay, so I think we got a good structure here. It looks good. Let's check it out. Let's see what it looks like inside. So export. Nice, yeah. Nice. So that's very Very noticeable, right? You're like, oh, that's cool. What is that? And then you get over there and you find it. And so from the inside, right? I'm not gonna be able to see that because we're gonna block that off. But maybe we can have this, you have some rocks or something behind it, or something that way this is not visible. I might even be able to like path it out, maybe kind of like add some stuff. Either way, it's okay. And so we have good structure. Looking nice, looking nice. Okay. Nice. We need to clean up just a tad bit. And again, we have this here, which is kind of a mess. I kind of just want to delete all of this, but I can't because I did some stuff I don't want to have to redo. Ow. There we go. Okay. This is our scale. Okay. So before we move forward, the quickest thing that we need to do is we need to bevel out some stuff that we shouldn't have beveled, but we beveled already. And the reason why is if you already bevel, then you got to create a secondary bevel, and that secondary bevel creates annoyances, and that's why you're not supposed to bevel until you're done. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We make it a mistake and then we move on with our life, right? Okay, so we got that. That's good. And this is my second layer. Where I trucked up with this second layer is, again, I shouldn't have beveled so early. So I got kind of two options. The internal bevel is fine-ish, but this top bevel is going to be bad. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of it, and you do that by doing that. And then I'm gonna create some hell real quick. It's not super bad, but it's still kind of bad, right? And then we grab this, we're gonna flatten, and then bring it back out. Okay, and that's what you want to do because we need that flattened piece to kind of finish up the bevel that we need to do. And then we have this internal section in here. Now we've got a couple different ways that we can handle this internal section. And again, the question is do I want to have a big badass door that's coming inside and that's what breaks things apart? How do I want to deal with what we're dealing with right here, right? And that's an important question, specifically when we're talking about like the feeling, right? Is this something that's greater than human? Yeah, so like you would walk up and then the doors just kind of like open up. Not like spacey, because spacey is the wrong thing to do, but automatic, I guess. Spacey is what I'm looking for. Yeah, okay. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And so there's two reasons why we want to do that. One is it kind of sets the dungeon apart, and two, it acts as a little bit of a loading screen. There's not really a loading screen, but it does slow things down just slightly so that I can load. Because when I leave this area, all this that's inside here gets unloaded, and then when I come back, it all gets reloaded back in again. Oh, okay. I was like, what the? Oh. I think it's unloaded anyway. Like, what the heck happened? Where's my dungeon? Damn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where's all my lights at? Where'd they get put? Oh, those are all the lights over there. Okay, where'd all my dungeon lights go? No bueno. Quimo cararos. Okay. So for some reason, all these lights got deleted. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Did that data layer get turned off? No, it's on still. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the level real quick while I was sitting here talking. Because I had to do. Oh, you know what happened? I know what happened. Damn, dude, that's gonna be interesting how that's gonna look. So the short version is I'm doing source control, and source control is causing some problems. Hopefully, I think that's what the error was. Hopefully that's not long lasting. But we'll see. Okay. In the meantime, I'm just gonna get rid of all the lights. I don't need them. And then we'll figure out why that's not loading properly, and while things are deloading, and other weird parts. But anyways, structure-wise, we're sitting pretty, and we're in a good spot. So we need to, I think we're going to do shifting doors, as you call them. And the size of the player is in our X. So the size of the player is 100. So if we wanted these to be big doors, we would make them 30 by 100 by 100, right? That would be a big door. Yeah, it's a pretty big door because that's almost the full size of this thing. So maybe 20. Yeah, 20 is not bad. Okay, yeah, that's good. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this. We want it to be a little bit inset, but not by much. Okay with that. And then same for this top. We'll go 2 in. Now this needs to be accurate. We're gonna have problems. And we still already kind of have problems. What's this? Oh, snappity dappity doopity boopity. Damn it. Okay, well, that's good to know. At least we're figuring it out now. There you go. Okay. Well, it looks like that's all I needed, so easy fix there. And then what we'll do is we'll divide this door by 2. Separate it out. And so when you touch the door, it will open up to right there. So let's ignore the back. I just want to see what the front looks like size-wise and everything else. play real quick. Yeah, so that's a pretty decent size, right? And so that's a pretty decent size. Like I'm not getting through that. You know, that's a good structure. I like those doors. So if I look back, that's a pretty good size. Like if I'm a big oh damn skeleton. Get off me. Oh, he dodged that shit. Mesterin is making these NPCs stronger. People are gonna die, Mester. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh, I'm done. Okay. People are gonna die, Mester. You gotta be mindful of this. People are gonna die. We can probably reduce the size down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a little too tall. I think that's too short. So what if we go here? Let's try this out. How much taller is that? Oh, that's closer. Yeah, it's closer. Maybe we come down. Oh, that's good. I mean, that's good. Because that's player size right there, right? Let's see. He's flying. Can I come in the side of the mountain? Yeah, there's a hole right there. Haha. Sad. That would actually be a cool way of kind of like if you ever like glitch down here and then you could come in and see the inside of the dungeon, be like, what's up? Be kind of cool. Okay, anyways, focusing. Sorry. Squirrel brain. Squirrel. That's a good look, right? Size wise, I think that's good. And that's a good nice size right there. Stop, bro. Can you just can you know? Can you know? Okay. Just back off. Nobody. Leave me alone. Okay, thank you. Just leave me alone. Yeah, so that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good structure and size. I mean, that's good. Look at that. It's a nice screenshot, right? Like, hey, I'm going in. Just nonchalantly walking in while I got skeletons behind me who clearly want me dead. This is a normal Friday, guys. It's a normal day. Don't worry about what's going on here, okay? It's just a normal day walking into the office. That's disorienting, right? Hey, get off me. I don't have time for you. Yeah? You can't get me down here. You butthole. And that'd be kind of cool too, like if you know you can get up in here and it's like this is your screenshot area. Anyways, I digress. I like it. I think that's a good size. I think that's good shape. What do you guys think? Those of you who are here. Only a couple of you are here still, but it's okay. No judgments from my end of the spectrum. Okay, let's go to Maya. We just need to link up this with that. There we go. And then this will be duplicated onto the other side. Object and then Y. No. X. 0.1. Yeah. Okay. Easy day. So both sides match. We've got a nice structure. Now here's the other thing that we can do. We can actually get kind of froggy with this, and I like getting froggy every now and again, you know? And so we could actually come up and make this into this kind of shape. I think that's an interesting shape, you know? Let's check and see what that looks like in our good old monument. So we close that up. It's interesting, that's for sure. I need to smooth that internal thingy out real quick. But other than that, it looks good, right? Structure wise, it looks good. We're gonna have the 2 doors that are gonna be inside, and that's how this thing will open and open up for you. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Makes sense to me. Okay. Potato. I kind of I don't know which one I like better. I don't know if I want the doors to, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I like it to where this is kind of like up like this. Oh crap. Knocked over my water. I don't know if I like it where it's up like this or if it's down. I don't know, man. Like I said, I kind of like this. What if we do something like this? So it's not so pronounced, right? That's a good shape. And then this needs to be just a little bit offset. We need it a little bit. So it's a little awkward, you know? Okay, let's try that. And then we need to get rid of this center line. Get rid of that center line. Do the same thing for this bad boy. Bye, center line. Okay, cool. That all makes sense and looks good. So now what we can do is we can grab this entire thing. Grab our vertexes. We're gonna melt them together. Oh, that looks disgusting. What? There's no way that's 0.01. Oh, they're not all the same object. Son of a bitch. Now they're the same object. Now I can do the 0.01. Okay. Yeah, there we go. And we go to the center and we get rid of all the duplicates. Okay. So our problem with doing something like that is we have issues where stuff like these all line up because we made sure they lined up, but this top one does not even come close to lining up with that. And so we have to do that, right? These top ones have to line up. And I don't know if they will all line up either, for the record. They should, because I made sure the same amount matched. So they should. Okay. So now, again, this looks so bad. This geo is like garbunculocious. Ooh, so bad. Disgust. We'll clean up the geo later. We're making the 80% solution, okay? Don't judge me. I don't judge you. I don't come to your house and say that you smell like French fries. You shouldn't do that to me. Okay? Okay, so we have both those inside things. Now what we need to do is we basically need, does this work? Oh my Lord, it worked. I love it when it just works. God, it's so nice. Holy Miss Butterfield. Did that work? It did work. That's so crazy. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So now we do that. And we get rid of this edge and we get rid of this edge. And I should just have that inside piece. Yeah, is that accurate? I do. Hala, 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 hala. Okay, and then we're gonna grab this and this. Ah, damn, dude. Damn. How do I want to do this? Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull this in. Nope. Offset. There we go. Offset. Offset of 2. And then we're gonna pull it in. But the thickness is gonna go that way. -2. Yeah. Thought you had me, but you ain't got me. You never did, boy. Never did. Never did. Okay. Okay. So now we have the recess. The downside is I got this thing. Where is that coming from? Shit. Okay, good. I was like, man, no. I don't need no extra hidden faces. Give me some ingas. Okay. Ingons. So we did modify this just a tad. We just got to come into. This will come into, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. And everything still looks good. And so this is how the door will be like. Wait, what? Okay, yep. That's what our door is gonna do. And so the other door will do the same thing. We'll have them on some kind of like, I don't know. We'll have on some kind of like push-pull thingy. And that's how this will work. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Let's get this in here real quick. That's nice. Okay. I'm down with this. I like this. This is a good entrance so far. We're making some nice progress here. It's only been, what, 1.5 hours? 1.5 hours, ugh. It's okay. So back here we go. Move the door out of the way. Now we need to bevel. Oh crap, I didn't. Here we go. Yeah, that should be combining some. Okay, I guess not. Rank 1. Okay. Everything there looks good. Everything there looks good. Yeah, okay. We should be good. I hope so. I don't see any hidden faces. Any dupe verts. Okay. So back to trying to get this to work. Okay. Why? Oh, son of a... Okay, which one's right? Oh, okay, that one's clearly right. What the? Black, oh shit. Okay. Well. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. That's gonna be a problem I gotta fix on both sides. Son of the beast. Okay, so all of that lines up. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we're lined up perfectly. Ugh, it just took way too long, know what I mean? Way too long. Okay. So I think now I got everything lined up. Now, in reality, what I could probably do is I could get rid of this line right here. It's not needed. And I could make the same argument for this line. They're probably neither one of them needed. And like I said, there's some cleanup I can do to this for sure. But before I do that cleanup, I want to get the bevels in place. And then once I get the bevels in place, then I'll do the cleanup and we'll make sure that it is aligned properly. Okay. So back to combining the mesh. Okay. I think everything is good now. I think. Guess we'll find out here when I start trying to grab edges again. Yep, that worked. Okay. That's not good. It keeps piecing away. That suggests that those aren't connected all the way. Ow. I'm hoping this turns out really, really good. I don't want to have to redo this. Guess we'll find out here in a second. Okay, I think I got everything. I'll know. Okay. Let's try it. That's nice. I actually like that. I actually like that. Okay. Okay, so that's good. What does that look up there? Nice. That actually turned out really, really, really good. Oh, not there. Oh, not there. Nice. Yeah, that's super nice. I'm gonna see what that looks like when I do it. Yeah, that's not bad at all. It's not flawless. How can I do this? Nope, that's not gonna help me. Damn. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine. Those have to have it because of that. Yep. Okay, let's see how see how this looks when I bring it over. So there's gonna be a couple of spots where I foresee problems. What if I try to do mesh display and then soften and harden edges? Let's see what I get there. Yeah, I kind of knew that was gonna happen. Because that's too drastic. So in reality, I should probably, oh, no. I should probably come from here to there. And there to there. What's going on, Dimension? How are you? And then there to there. That's a less drastic, so it should even out. Oh, that's not gonna solve that problem, is it? Son of a bitch. Yeah. It's not gonna solve that problem. Damn it. How do I want to do this? Well, I'm glad to hear that. Welcome to the stream. Well, let's just bring it over for the sake of bringing it over. And then we'll take a look at it after that. Let's see what it looks like in the editor. There might be a little bit of glitching. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm gonna see much. So nice smoothness, it's good. You got a little bit of glitching on the backside where the sun hits it, but I mean, for the most part, it looks good. It's complete. Ties off. Okay. Yeah, ask whatever you got. Here for you. Yeah. $47. $92. $21. That cave is in Unreal. So the way you make caves in Unreal, well, okay, so it's not really a cave. The way you do this in Unreal is, that's not what I wanted to do. You have to create what's called a layered mask. And so in your landscape material, so if you go to my materials and I go to my landscape, in my landscape material, what you can do is you can actually add an opacity mask. And all you have to do that is add the node called landscape visibility mask. You pipe that into your opacity mask, and then what that allows you to do is when you go into landscape mode, you can actually paint visibility. And so if I do this, it just becomes invisible. Now this is got an inherent problem, as you can tell. The inherent problem is I can't flatten a side, right? I can't flatten a side in the landscape process. It's just not possible. I can create a flattened kind of like edge based off of setting things up, but I can't actually physically flatten it, nor can I get rid of it. I'm just painting this masked out, but it still exists. But for all intents and purposes, visibility wise, it doesn't exist. And so you can create, you know, kind of like caves, but you can see that I'm stuck and kind of beholden to how this thing can kind of like even itself out. And so I myself am gonna have to fix this with rocks and other things like that, and hiding those rocks to hide that. In this game, no. I am not doing voxel landscapes. No, not in this game. That is way past the scope. Like 5,000% past the scope. Again, this is a gladiator game that's open world, so there's no reason for that. Would that work for long underground tunnels, 200 meters plus that split multiple ways, or better to do it in Maya and then import? Again, this does not create tunnels, okay? This does not create tunnels in any way, shape, or form. All I'm doing is making a hole. So let me give you a prime example. This is my landscape, right? If I was to take this and to punch a hole into it, my landscape would still be there, but I could see through that hole. I cannot make any tunnels or anything else from this. All I can do is punch a hole in it. And that's all you're doing. Is with the layer mask, you're punching a hole through the shape, which is your landscape. And then you can cheat it. Once you've punched that hole, you can cheat it by doing splines and Maya tunnels and all that other stuff. So yes. And that is, for some of the caves that we're gonna make, that's how we're going to do it. Oh yeah, man, no worries. I don't know where oh damn, I don't know where, okay, there we go. Wait, what? What? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? Here we go. Because I hit it. Come back, there we go, okay. So, we need to, kind of plan this out a little bit. Oh wait, no. So 1, 2, yep, that's good. This doesn't need to go up that high anymore. We just need to go up 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's go up 3. Okay, so that's gonna be our inside door. I don't need to really mess with that right now. I can fix this up later, but for the sake of us, moving forward and doing the 80% solution and getting ourselves where we need to be, we're gonna stick with the 80% solution, which is what we got right now, okay? Okay. Now we do need to find some of these cubes that I've hidden. I need the floor ones, not the wall ones. The wall ones can stay hidden. I need the floor ones. Now it's the player. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. And so these tiles are gonna help me understand distance and structure. So let's grab these 4. Basically, that means I can delete all of those. Okay, cool. Are we on component? I need to be on component, so that way I can grab more than one. And so these will help me kind of plan out what the space is gonna look like. And that's what we need to do. We need to plan out the space. I had a previous idea, and then after we talked about it on stream here a couple of minutes ago, I nixed that entire idea because we want to go for something more grandiose and amazing, right? And so that entrance is going to be almost like so you're going to fight a boss, right? And because we're going to fight this boss, I want this place to look kind of nice. So we're going to come in, and it's going to be the crypt, and you're going to have the inner sanctum. So we're going to have this inner sanctum right here, and in this inner sanctum, it might have like some offshoots for you to kind of explore and fight and whatever else. But the easiest way is you're gonna come right here, and then you're gonna open the door. Yeah, I don't know anybody who doesn't love a boss. You know what I mean? Like that's the fun, right? So go archway. Okay. And so this is how big the room used to be, kind of like the entrance of it. And it wasn't super big. And if we're thinking about player size, right? The player is this big. And so that's not really that big, especially once you're in there. So we need this to be a lot bigger to make the scope match, right? My goal is to make it kind of Elden Ring-ish in some aspects. We got to make the hard mode first. Let's go see what that looks like. It's definitely wider. Now we need it to come out more, right? Yeah. What about this much? You'll see it pop up in just a second. Nice. I'm glad. Okay, let's go. Oh, no. Ooh. Nice. So that's a good read. Like that structure is a good read. Like it tells me that's a dungeon, you know? I'm like, oh man, I know that structure. And I get some cool effects from it. So I come inside. Oh, look at my brother. What's up, man? Yeah, get out of here. Cut your arm off. That's right. Oy. This is kind of the deeper the side. Oh, what the hell? Where'd you come from? You scared the poopers out of me. Yeah, you miss me because you can't get me. Can't get me now. I'm too close to you. That's my spear now. Sucker. Oh, crap. Oh. Whoa. Oh, no, I should be dead. I should be dead. How? Wait, hold on. How am I at that level? How am I? Okay, that's the thing. How? Okay, I gotta grab that. Let me put that in the chat real quick. I had 0 life and was still alive. I am the king. I don't really know how that happened. That's kind of weird. No. Oh, no. No. I asked for that. Son of a bitch. Anyways, we just want to look at the thing real quick. I like playing while I'm having fun, you know. It's very non-conductive, conducive. That's not conductive. That's not electricity. Very non-conducive to a working environment. But at the same time, if you can't have fun with what it is that you're doing, then why are you doing it, you know? Oh, damn, I got that just in time. Did he go inside? Did he go inside? He did. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Oh, he doesn't. He's trying to run away. He doesn't want to fight anymore. He knows that he's dead. Oh, okay, if I don't miss through his bones. Yeah. I'm talking about, boy. Nice. Oh man, he didn't go away. That's funny. So this is pretty long. I actually like this size. I actually really like that structure. I think that's a good scope. It's a good feeling. Looks good. What we can do is, what if we took this and extended it? Well, okay, so let's see. How far out does this go? This goes out one brick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's say it goes out 9, right? And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go out 6. All right. And then we'll go out 6 on this side. And then what I want to do is we're going to grab this and this. Ew. What? Why? What? The banana? Oh, it's component. I was like, what the? Okay, that makes more sense. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's bring that over. See what we get from this. And that actually is pretty cool, because now I have a hole that kind of like goes through. I kind of like that. I'm kind of a fan of this. Obviously, this needs to be moved. But what if we did something like... Yeah, that's true. So I have the same kind of like entrance on both sides. kind of thing. Is that acceptable? No, probably not. No, not a fan. I thought I was gonna like it, but I don't. It's not bad. So I think this is kind of an okay thing, but I'm not super like keen on it either. This is the size that I want though. So this is good. And then I think we have the big door right here. So what if we did this, right? Okay. And duplicate. Ow. And ah, component. Come on now. There we go. It's coming. You'll see the update in 2 seconds. It was just a quick change. So we'll have this will be the entrance to the boss kind of like area. So it matches the same kind of concept as up here, but it's not, 100%. And then we can make the walls kind of match this inlay. But maybe it has to be that way, I don't think that's a bad option either, in all honesty. Now, there we go. Okay. So what if we do 4? So it's not like super long, but it's long. Okay, so let's check it now. Yeah, okay. That's good. Right? Probably one more, so that way it locks this little portion down. Yeah, let's do one more. And then, so when I get in, I'll see something similar that kind of hones my vision into the right pathway. But I need one more on this. Where are we at? We need one more? Yeah, we need one more. Okay, let's export it. There we go. Let's try that one out. See if this matches more in line with what we're trying to do. Yeah, so that locks that out. So I still need to make this top part, something, because I can't really have that there. So then that's fine. I can block this side out over here. I think that's fine. But I also like that it has the hole in there. I kind of think that's a cool, like, structural linkage, if you will. Okay, so let's take a look and see what it looks like. Oh, I forgot to put lights in there. My bad, dog. Let's do 500. Might have to make it a little bit less. I can't remember how many lights I'm allowed to put in one section that are non-movable. It doesn't show that none of them are working, so that's good. Is that touch? So they all touch. Well, no, they don't all touch. Okay. If I set them to 1,000, they all touch. And I bet you 4 of them get turned off. Oh no. Oh, 2 of them got turned off. Yeah. So what about 750? They're all on still. Okay, so that's good. Okay. Let's try that. Hold on, grab my, in case I get, you know, war torn out here. Man. Ugh. I was traveling too fast. So that's nice. Oh, what? Man, come on, get out of here. Get out of here, that. You don't even want me. Oh, there you go. That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Very, very epic. Yeah. Oh, you lost me. You lost me. Now what are you gonna do? Oh, you don't know where I'm at, do you? Oh, got you now, boy. Oh, shit. No, I didn't. Oh. Oh, Annie. What? He dodged and he blocked it with a shield. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You don't know me? Anyways, that looks good. I think this is a good structure, right? Very, very dungeon-esque. Cryptish. Like, hello and welcome. Welcome to the dungeon. I'm like, okay, I'm in the dungeon now. So now we just need to come up with how we want the roof to look. I think that's an important factor. I like this. So we're gonna make all of our architecture mimic this theme, right? Let's pretend that I'm an architect for, 2.5 minutes. Everything's gonna follow this theme. And I really like that idea. So this is my entrance. And I get inside the halls. And inside the halls, I need some pillars, right? Yeah, certainly. So we want the roof to be about right there. Oh. Nope. Stop pressing the same damn button. Here we go. Okay, that is definitely not what I wanted. Yeah, it's definitely not one I wanted either.
Come on.
There we go. It needs to be more than 2, I guess. So -5. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's some real value right there. That's 3 back. Ow. Component, come on, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, once we get, man, my ear's itching like crazy. Once we get structure down, then we'll kind of go. But this is what I'm thinking. Maybe a little combo of both. Man, why am my ear? My ear is like itching like crazy. Why am I? No, not even close. That's some stuff we got to do. That's gonna probably be the goal of this weekend, is to get the boss fight done. Yeah, I mean, it'll be there soon enough. Let's go check it. Let's see where we're at. Okay. I way overshot that. Holy crap. I almost went into the water. Almost took a dip. Almost took a dive. A dippity divity doo. Okay, so I come in here. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nice and dark. We can have things hiding in the corners back here. That's nice. That's some niceness right here. Nice. Oh, I almost fell off. I wonder if I can. Can I? Oh, I can't. I 100% can't. Okay, wait. Don't do that. So that worked. Looks cool. It's a nice little dungeon. We obviously need to make the walls match and look good and all that other, but structure-wise, I think we've got a good structure in place, and I think we have a good thought process of how this is going to look. We'll make the floors tiled and, like you said, kind of weathered. I think that's a good look and feel for it. And we'll make it to where the door, like I said, you come over here, and then as you come over here, the door is like, and then all this stuff in here is loaded. You come into this nice epic kind of structure. We obviously need to make that nice. Maybe we have some cauldron stuff hanging from the roof. So we actually have those too, so that's an option. Let's do unlit. Oh, no, that is definitely not the one we want. Detail lighting there. Okay, let's go detail lighting. Yep, so we can kind of see still. And then what we could do, I'm just playing right now. I'm just coming up with some ideas, so don't judge me. But we could do this. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe we do that instead of this. I'm curious what that would look like. Very true. Good thing for you and me is my imagination is on par. Okay, so let's try this one out. Let's see what we get now. I do not know what's going on with my headset today. I think I was wearing these damn headsets for too long. Every day for 5 hours, my ears are losing it. They're like, no. Did I aim right? Did I get it? Oh, it's close. Here we go. Here we go. It's not bad. So the problem is this place is gonna be pitch black. It's gonna be like super dark. Yeah, me either. Because right now I'm getting great radiant light from out here, but it's gonna be like pitch black as soon as I close this up. So that won't be so good. What if I... Okay, it's there. Okay, never mind. Ugh. I hate having to select lights and particles together. So what if we did that? Now let's try that. Okay. Yo! Here we go. Can I make it? Oh, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, so close. Look at that. That's pretty nice. Okay, that's better. I am seeing light from them now. It's not a lot, but it is better, right? Okay. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. The point is I got this nice big huge castle door back there. I got the structure there that supports this. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Right? We probably need some more lighting. If I'm being realistic. Can I grab all the point lights? Okay, set them to 1000. Let me see what I get. Did any of them turn off? Oh, I did. Okay, so let me turn them all to movable. I set them to 10,000. 10,000 is ridiculous. Let's do 2,000. Yeah, so that way they're bouncing light here. I mean, it's still... No, it's probably too much. Like I said, it's probably too much. That's 6 movable lights, and they're not really movable. They're stationary, and that's kind of the annoying part is I can set them as static, but then if I set them as static, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really know if I get the benefit from it if they're static. I have to look. If it might sell me to preview them, and again, I'm not building lighting for that. Plus, those are going to turn off and turn back on, which I need. Oh, no. It's close. Oh, there we go. Cheated. There. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Maybe we build them, instead of doing that, we build them inside of the thingy, so that way it's not cauldron, it's not like blocked out by the cauldron, you know? Because if I get rid of the cauldron, these bad boys, like, they radiate. Where's the FX fire smoke? Let's get rid of all the fire smokes. Like, these bad boys are pushing some light now. Right? And so even if I put them at 750, they're still putting a decent amount of light. So interesting to think about. Okay. Well, we'll get there. Let me get rid of that and that, so that way I can kind of work. Okay. So we want this to kind of hold up. I don't know if I like that. It wasn't a bad choice. The other option that we can do, like I was saying, is we can kind of like do a recess in this. So let's just play with one to see what it would look like. So let's say we grab this. Nope. Offset. There we go. There we go. Let's say offset of 5. And then recess it. Okay. And we can get even crazier with this if we really wanted. Why didn't that work? Okay, well that worked. I don't know how, but okay, okay. And something like that, and then we can put the torch inside there. I don't think it really matches that structure of whatever the hell this is, you know? But I don't really know if that's what I want to do either, you know? Hmm. It's kind of interesting. So I could make it to where there'd be other sides on either side if I just grab this. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's an interesting concept, right? That did not work at all. Okay, so ugh. 0, 180. So this would be kind of like a section that you could come up, get to the other side. Like there would be more to do up there. Okay, that's not bad. Let's see what that looks like. Yo, oh, a bottle of rum. A pirate's life for me. Oh, did I make it? Oh, that was close. I like how that opens this up. And I also like, so that's kind of nice because I can use this as like a hallway to kind of like do some stuff. Maybe there's a quest thingy unlock here. You have to clear out something over here, and then you have to clear out something over there to be able to unlock that middle door. So then I got to go to both sides because I figured it out one. And you're like, oh man, okay, that worked. And then you kind of like do something over here. Maybe there's like a little pedestal or something I have to put something on. Be like, okay, I put it on there. And then I can come back. And then my door's open and I'm like, okay, now I can go inside. But that's such a small quest, right? So we have to kind of think, I want this to be not like super engaging, but it's got to be a little engaging. Because you're gonna, like if I show you, right? You're gonna come from, the way this works is, over here real quick. Kind of cheating by flying over there. That's why I want to show you. So when you first start off, you're gonna be kind of stuck here. You got this quest that you got to do, which is, you know, look around, go to the places. It's gonna tell you to come to the back side, and once you come to this back side, you got to pick up these things, pick up a sword, pick up a shield, come over here. It wants you to attack this training dummy. This is the demo, you know, and it teaches you how to play. And I picked up the health potions, so now I gotta use them. And then I set up a trainer match. I start my trainer match, and whether I win or lose doesn't matter. I just gotta do a trainer match. Just cut his arm off, like bye. He lost his arm, you know? And so I won this match, and now my next quest is to find the dungeon. And so I'm gonna have, you know, there's gonna be boars and rabbits and deer and bandits along the road. And so some players will follow the road. Maybe we'll make the road safer than going out in the forest and stuff. But either way, it's a pretty long run, right, to get to this dungeon. And so you have a very high probability of getting lost or getting confused or whatever. So it's a pretty long run to get over there. And again, the forest is not your friend, so you might get stuck around in the forest. So I have to think about how we can, like, captivate them long enough to try to get over there, right? Because we're now almost at 45 seconds. And that's not like a super long run, but at the same time, it's a long run. Let's be real. People's attention spans definitely, like, they're gonna call it a running simulator at that point. They're like, oh, I'm playing the running simulator for Gladiator. Be like, that's not, I didn't want it to be a running simulator. And so then when you come in here, it's still super dark. I can still see it as light. But so now I'm here, right? And I'm like, I spent all that time to get here, and I'm like, ah, finally I'm here. What are they greeted with, you know? And they see this big epic door. Maybe there's like 4 skeletons that spawn inside the room. They're like, and they climb out of the ground or something. And so that would be cool. Or maybe they drop from the roofs, you know? They're like, and then they land down, and then they reassemble themselves, and then they go, and you're ready to fight the skeletons. But past that, like what engagement do you have here? And so maybe we make this like you have to do some stuff inside here to unlock each one of these doors. And then once you unlock each one of these doors, then you have to do something to unlock that door. And I think that's how we can make the dungeon engaging. And then once it's done, now it's time to go fight the boss battle. And you'll fight the boss, and the boss will, you know, die, and then you've completed your stuff and you're moving on with your life. So that's kind of the evolution of what we're thinking about here. And I need to just make sure that I plan it out properly so that way it aligns and matches and is easy to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that. We're gonna have to figure it out, because that's what we need to do. I mean, that's the bread and butter. We need the dungeon to be cool and fun to interact with and to go through. So however we can make that is gonna be the key to success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 5 in between. Do we want it like that? Yeah, that's not bad. And then when you get inside, well, let's just do this. This is easier. Deselect. How did I jack that up? Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I definitely jacked that up. I don't know how I did that. Is the other side jacked? Nope, the other side's fine. Okay. I don't know how to do that. Whatever. Let's grab this. Duplicate. See how many we want this to be. So this is, again, the boss arena. Wait, what? Damn, I didn't get that to the right size, huh? Okay, we'll have to fix that, but that's fine for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 11. There we go. Cool. And I think it'd be cool to have him have some kind of throne, you know, and that's where, like, this is maybe where he lives. How do we do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe like right here is where his sarcophagi is. No, because I want this to be open. Yeah, I want this to be open. You need room. Because he's gonna have some big swings and some big combat, and I need this to be open. Because he's ideally Ideally, the boss is where's he at? Character, AI, skeleton dungeon boss. Ideally, he's 2. So he's like 2 times the normal size, right? Ideally. And so a normal player is this big. He's not gonna be like super crazy big. Yeah, well, world construction's a pain in the booty, that's for sure. So he'll be 2 times the normal size. And so at 2 times the normal size, I need him to be, I need a lot of room, you know what I mean? So let's see how many I can, let's see how many of this comes out real quick. Oh crap, archway. You know! Hey, how's it going? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Pig Nation. Okay, so let's go check over here. And let's see how much room that gives me. I kind of want more. You know what I mean? Like he should have more. And if I do it right, I'll have this light that I created shining down on him. You know? That's kind of cool. I didn't even plan on it and it worked. So let's see how this looks. It's gonna be dark in there, but that's okay. Let's get a spear so I can go have some fun. Oh, nice. Godot is fun. I'm in the middle of creating a cave tunnel complex in Maya for a game idea. Yeah, so I never had fun with cave and tunnels because you have to make them with splines. Literally, the implication of it is not a bug, it's a feature. Wait, what? I'm learning how to mod in Godot. Literally, the implementation of it is not a bug, it's a feature. Yeah, true. Okay, so that's how big the boss is, right? And you can see he's kind of big. Oh, he got a spear too. Okay, well, you know what? Damn, he big. He big, dog. He big. I'm out. Yeah, that's right, big boy. Come get me. Let's go. Oh, snap. He's big. And he's faster than I am, which is bullshit. Yeah, okay, got it. Here's the cool part. He's taller than I am. You can't spear me. Look at that. Eat it. Can't spear me, bro. You ain't got crap on me. Let's do this. Let's go P. This is a good screenshot right here. Like, yeah, let's do that. That's a good screenshot right there. Let's do F. And then actually let me back out a little bit. We'll increase my field of view. Yeah, that's a good screenshot for the thumbnail right there. And then let's do my autofocus, turn that off. Let's do this right here. Let's do 2.5. Yeah, there we go. Put them in focus. Oh, I can't even put them in focus because of how bad that is. Okay. There we go. Let me take a picture real quick. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of funny. So let's take a photo real quick. We got a photo for this will be our picture screen capture. Oh, what? Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's funny. You can't get me. You can't get me. Let's bring it in here. See if I can get a nice picture here. Come on, buddy. Oh, we're synced up. Oh no, kind of. I absolutely love this. He's too big. That's so funny. Well, I can hit him. I'm gonna cut out his leg. Oh, now he's gonna run. Bye, boy. That's funny. Okay, well, so I mean, we're close. We're super close. I think that's, I mean, that's what, I like this. So I want to push that back a little bit because at the right time of day, that's going to look really cool. So let's say we go back. It's probably going to go back maybe 3. Let's see. Let's see if 3 is the right answer. Here's the big deal. Let's see if it's 3. Nope. Well, I mean, yes, it is. It's 3, but we got to go more than 3 to get to have his throne back there, you know? So that way he can be sitting on his throne, and then he's like, "Who dare comes into my temple?" And he gets off his throne and, you know, shakes off all the dust, and then he's like, "Let's go." And so this would be where you come in. That's a pretty cool thing, like look-wise. And then we can have like a cauldron. Maybe the boss fight is you got like 3 cauldrons that you gotta like, or 4 cauldrons you gotta like break, because the cauldrons help summon undead to come to life and help him out. Ooh, I like it. So it's not just the boss, like you gotta deal with the boss too. But you gotta kill the cauldrons, or you're gonna have like undeads coming at you left and right. This is also the first dungeon, so we don't want this to be super hard. Because when you die, you lose all your crap, and it's not fun, right? But I like it. Mester is gonna not like it because it's gonna require coding those events. He's gonna be like, "Hey, I thought we said no free feature creep," and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bro, public demands it. The stream, people on the stream said it had to be done. I'm just doing what they tell me to do, you know? Just following orders." I wonder if he can hit me with a sword. Oh, he can definitely hit me with a sword. Yeah, he can definitely hit me with a sword. Yeah, well, I can hit you with my stick, bro. Ow. I might beat you with my little 2 damage. Eat it. Eat it. Yeah, AI is something we gotta fix. Yeah, I'm blaming the chat. Oh, I almost beat him. Oh yeah, you ain't got nothing on me, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, he almost did. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like this. I think this is good. And that's gonna look cool too. So what if I did something like this? So we have 1, 2, 3. All right. And then ooh, that's an interesting idea. I like that. I like that. I like where my head is at. Ooh, I gotta bring that back. Maybe to there. Oh, one more. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna blame you guys. I'm be like, Mester, they asked for it. What do you want? Your public wants it. Oh, you can't deny them what they want, Mister. Be like, the hell I can't. Fit. Does it fit? Is it flawless fit? It is. Haha, champion! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then what we do is we grab all this, duplicate it, bring it over. What the banana rock star? So what they don't know they're going to be doing is they're going to be activating, they're going to actually be activating the spawns. Oh, damn it. No. No. Oh my Lord. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. So like to open this door, you have to come into this chamber and you can't open any of these doors, right? So none of these doors will be openable, but you're going to come into this chamber. And what you're doing is you're going to activate the cauldron for each one of these things. And the cauldron for each one of these things will spawn when you're in the boss thingy. So you got to like light these 3 cauldrons and then you can leave and then you can light these 3 cauldrons. And by lighting all those cauldrons, you then can open the door of the boss. But what that does is once you've come in, all these doors open up. And now they're spawning skeletons from the cauldrons. So by opening the door, you actually solidified your own death. Oh crap, I'm over here. You guys gotta tell me whenever I'm sitting here on a screen and you just think I'm you're not even seeing anything happen. Well, okay, now you get to see it. I was making this and I was talking to myself while making it, I guess. My bad, dogs, my bad. Anyways, my thought process was, we'll put cauldrons here that you have to turn on. And those cauldrons will open these doors when you go into the main fight. So you'll turn on these cauldrons. So let's put the cauldrons down, just so I have the logic in my head. Okay, and so there'll be 3 cauldrons. And basically what these cauldrons will do is you have to turn these cauldrons on. And by turning them on, you will then light the beacons of Gondor. No, I'm kidding. When you turn the cauldrons on, that will enable this main door to open. So this main door will go ching and open up. And after the main door opens up, you can come inside. Once you come inside, this door shuts. These doors open, right? And then there'll be a door here that's also shut. And then basically the boss starts. He does his little fight thingy. And then you have to survive and kill him. Yeah, Mester's not going to be happy about that at all. I can already hear him now. He's going to be like, right, what the hell, man? Like, look, man, it's all about the demo. We got to make the demo amazing. People got to want to play it, you know? So I'll come over here. I'll light the beacons of Gondor. That's actually cool. That's super cool. The beacons of Gondor have been lit. And then I won't be able to, again, all this will be locked up. So then I'm like, okay, fine. I got to come back over here. And because I've done this and I do that side over there, I'll know that this is how this process works, right? And so I'll come back. I'll come do it on the other side. Lit all my beacons of Gondor. He won't be there. Don't worry. He won't be there. Go lay down, man. And then I'll come back here and I'll show some kind of like indicator that both of them have been lit. And then the door will open up once I get right here in the trigger. It'll be like cha-ching, and then the door will open up. So then I can come inside. The boss will be right there. All these doors will open up, and then I've got to fight him. That door closes behind me, and slowly but surely, or maybe we can. Ooh, I like this idea. Like, so you're fighting him, right? You're like boom, 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 and then maybe like the first set of doors open. They're like cha-ching, and then, you know, bosses, whatever you want to call it, mobs come out of this bad boy and are like, and they come out of here and try to kill you. And then you can continue fighting him. And then once he gets to like 1/3, then this door opens, and then, you know, a couple more. And same thing for the last door. And you're like, oh no. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so it's like a progressionary fight. Kill him. All the doors unlock, like everything unlocks and opens up. And now I can run around in the dungeon. Find the things I want to find. Can he hit me if I make him a little bit smaller? Nope, that is not what I want to do. I want to drop you down. There we go, boss. Okay. And then let's so I made it 1.5. That's fine. And let's get rid of this spawn location real quick, so I can stop having to fly over every single time. That's kind of annoying. We're gonna get rid of player spawn, and then whenever I play, it'll play from wherever I start, right? So if I start from over here, yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to see, boys and girls. Oh, he has a maul this time. That's cheap. He can definitely hit me with a maul. He'll kill me in like 2 seconds. Yep. 2-hit champion. Yeah, well, I got a spear now, homie. Try taking me out now. Whee. Oh my gosh. Yeah, cheated. I'm now inside. What are you gonna do about this, huh? What are you gonna do about this? Where you at? Oh no, I missed my coins. They all died. Son of a bitch. Oof. Nope, dead. Son of a bitch. Okay. Well, I now know that the bosses with the maul are OP. Whew. Okay, I think I like what we talked about. I think that makes sense. It's a little maybe it's a little, I'm not gonna say much, but it might be a little too much for what Mester wants. So we'll have to play with it a little bit, because we got to find a happy medium. Like, we got to find a happy medium. It's got to be cool enough to where, you know, you want to try it, right? It's got to be that cool. Because if it's not that cool, then why would you do it, you know? And that's an important factor. So oh, what the heck? Why was I making that noise? Sorry. Okay, so we got it. We got good structure. Let's go back and see if we can knock out. I'll see if I can work another 30 minutes. We're at 3 hours, so we're not at the limit, but we're getting close to where I would want to call it some time. Okay. So with this kind of setup, right? I like having this because it tells me, you know, I can use this to kind of tell me, like what I was saying, where the cauldrons are each lit up. And I can use that to kind of spawn something through here to tell me what's going on. So I can spawn a light here, you know, like a particle, like, so they know that that's the visual cue that those doors are lighting up. And I think that gives me continuity throughout the design. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like how we can make this visually look appealing and at the same time make sense, right? So I'm gonna come through here, and when I first come through here, the door is just gonna open. So let's export this as, oh crap. Yeah, so I mean, I like him bigger for sure. The only downside that we're gonna run into is to angle the attacks down. That's an aim offset. We talked about this a couple of times. I haven't fully fledged that out yet on whether or not I want to do aim offsets. It's not hard to do. Basically, all I do is I create something where he's staring up and where he's staring down, and then you have a 1D offset that determines his angle of where he's gonna attack. That's a little bit more complex in a 3D game, or sorry, a shooter game. So it's not that it's not possible. It's just I wasn't really planning on it, so we'll have to see. There's a couple of things that people have requested. If you join the Discord, I don't know if that command works. Yeah, let me see if it works. It may not. Let me see if it works on YouTube. Probably not, because I made the bot leave. Yeah, I made the bot leave the other day. But if you join the Discord, I'll send you the link right now. There's a group. I haven't opened it up just yet, but there's a group called Farmers, and they'll have access to the daily builds that we're going to be doing to help us test when we get closer to the demo launch. We're not there yet, but we're close. And so yeah, that definitely what I can do then is you guys can test it, tell me what you think, give me your input, say this needs to be more fun, or this needs to be, you know, more dynamic, whatever that looks like. But yeah. So I like this. I think this dungeon is small enough. It's a good starter. It's a good beginning thing. We just need to think about, like, I do need to make armor and stuff for the dungeon boss. So maybe that's what we'll do for tomorrow's stream. Because probably what I'm gonna do is I'll work on this a little bit off stream, kind of just organize it a little bit, get it looking nice and pretty. And then once I've got this organized a little bit more and I've talked to Mester and he's kind of on board with my thought process of how to make these events happen, or maybe, who knows, maybe I'll use this as my attempt to try to script and make things work. You know, maybe that's what we'll do. But either way, we need to flesh this dungeon out, get it working, because the demo is going to be basically, here, I'll show you. Let me zoom out with this. The demo is going to be, you start off, you do your little initial quest here, and this is like your training quest and gets you acclimated, and then it tells you to go over here and fight him. Now you could run around the entire world. We're gonna have this whole thing populated, but you're not gonna be able to do anything in the other villas, and you're not gonna be able to do any of the other content. You're only gonna be able to do the training event and this dungeon. All the rest of it, you could run around and kill, you know, monsters in the main world, but it's not gonna, you know, give you anything like the high level perks or any of the high level weapons. And so this is kind of your demo to find out, yeah, I like this game, it's fun. And so we need to make that as interesting and as fun as possible. And I'm thinking 45 minutes to 4 hours of gameplay for the demo. It depends on how deep you want to go and if you want to kind of, you know, unlock the best weapon that you can possibly get before you fight the boss, or maybe you want to do a hard, you know, game mode and so you just try to go fight the boss. And so that's what we'll have there. So this needs to be impactful is what I'm trying to say. The rest of the world, not so much. It's just meant for you to kind of explore and experience and see what it's like, you know, and be like, oh, this is pretty as you walk around. But you're not meant to, you know, experience all the things that this game is supposed to have in that demo period, because it's kind of like Pokemon. Where each one of these like blank areas is a trainer, right? Or it's not a trainer, but it's a villa. And each villa has a gladiator champion. And so you have to beat each champion to be able to compete in the primary ring, which is the final kind of battle. And that's when you win. And in the final battle, the guy will have like sick ass armor and there'll be tigers that spawn or spike traps or whatever. We could, but that's the thing is I don't really want to. I want to if they want to run around and they want to explore, let them run around and let them explore. There's going to be high level bandits over here. There'll be high level bandits, you know, here, and because this is going to be like a little crossing. I'm going to have a bandits camp. This will be a high level dungeon that I'll probably block them off to where they can't actually get inside, because this is like a bandits camp. Like, well, this is where the bandits actually set up. And so the bandit boss will be there. Anyways, so what I want to do is I want to set all this up and make it that way. And there's a couple different reasons why. We need to make a bunch of armor and a bunch of weapons and the different styles. So that way players can have different styles, but it's like the same quality. And so I could, you know, it's okay if you want to run around, you want to explore and, you know, try to find bugs and try to find things. And that might be, you know, one of the things they do is, you know, if they love the world so much and they love the experience so much, they're going to do all the searching and finding for us, so that way we don't have to. And then, you know, whenever we finally open up the demo to the real full playable version, we'll have a lot more impact and a lot more knowledge. And hopefully the goodwill of having a demo that's kind of open-ended will draw people in, knowing, you know, that we're serious about this process and we're not just doing this to, you know, do a quick cash grab. we're very invested in the process of making this game for the long haul. So we'll have to see how that works. But yeah. I like this dungeon setup. You guys have definitely helped me. This is a good layout. I wasn't really even thinking at this level of detail. Again, I think Messer might be a little unhappy with me, but it's okay. If your coders aren't mad, then they're not doing their job. They gotta be mad. Your coders gotta be pissed. Oh, you're gonna kill me. My little stick ain't doing shit. Ugh, nope, almost had him. Almost had him. Oh well. Now, Messer did some good stuff. So, and we still need to come up with, there's a couple of things that we need to have for the final release. Like I said, you can come here and in your training matches, you can pick how many opponents you want to have. You can modify their health, stamina. So I can make them super strong. I can say what weapons they spawn with, what armor they spawn with. And so basically I created a guy who's like super powerful. Like he's got a lot of fucking life, you know? And this is so how I can kind of test myself out and get good with whatever's going on and whatever weapons I got. And this is my safe way of doing that, you know? This is my trainer location. I like how it just cut him in half. And so this is a good way for the player to kind of get used to what combat's going to look like and how it's going to feel. And that's kind of what the purpose of this is. I think, you know, health is probably damage at 2 times is nice, because that's basically a really good one. He got a stick, so he's only doing damage 4. Aha. Cut his arm off. Anyways. Okay, well, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. I'll stream every day this weekend. So that's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's Friday for me, Thursday for those of you guys in the States. But I'll stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then it's gonna be from 5 p.m., maybe 6 p.m. Japan Standard Time, till about 10 or 11 each day. So if you like what you're seeing, give me a follow. If you have already gave me a follow, thank you. And I'll see you guys whenever I stream next. I'm gonna go get some food and then start working. Appreciate it. Thanks, Dimension. You have a good one, okay? You guys enjoy. I'm out.